Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And today we're with the 1970 Honda CB350, mainly the tank. We're gonna see what we can do to correct the paint on this tank, see how much we can get it to shine, shine, shine like a diamond. This tank is in really good shape. I mean, it has a few signs of wear you can see on it. Couple of just little dings. It does have a dent right here, but it's not too bad. We're gonna clean it up and then we're gonna use all of this stuff right here. Well, maybe not all of it. We may or may not have to wet sand it. We'll see how it goes, but we are gonna be using the Sprayway to clean it up first really good because I'm not washing it outside because it's too cold. And then we'll compound it using the little foam pad. Let's get at it. Guys, this may be my second favorite thing to do. Bring these old tanks back to life, and they don't have to be as in good a shape as what this one is. It's just a second behind first starts. We're gonna start just with some spray away. We're gonna clean it a couple of times, only because I don't have anything else. I don't have any water in here, so I'm just gonna wipe it up. I am not an expert at this. Let me just clarify that. I am not an expert. I'm just a guy in his garage that I've kind of just do what I've done in the past that seems to work. Oh boy, if this thing comes out looking anything like that, look at all the stuff that's coming off. But this old single stage paint cleans up so good. I am gonna pop the seat up just so I can get to the front of it. The white is even cleaning up. That's the part that stains a bit. Yeah, let's keep wiping it up. This sucker's gonna clean up so good. Imagine, this is original. This is 54-year-old paint, which is crazy. Let's pop this seat up. Now, you may or may not have seen the video where we got this guy running for the first time and who knows when. Key on, see what happens. Hey, hey, yes! Let's coat it down again and wipe it off. The really cool thing about this model, when they still had the kickstand seat where it flipped up from the back, which is kind of nice. So let me just keep cleaning this thing off. This sucker is gonna clean up so good. Oh my God, if it even stays somewhere near that when it's dry after we polish it, it's gonna be awesome. It doesn't feel like this motorcycle, and I know I mentioned it in the last video with it, that it was cared for. And it was probably under a cover in a garage, maybe a climate controlled, because it is in really good shape. Well, being from, the tag has New Mexico on it, that would eliminate the humidity, which would make it, which would be understandable for it being in this good a condition. Again, a motorcycle from Louisiana, the humidity is just so high that it tends to get everywhere. But yeah, that is looking good so far. Look, this is just after just cleaning it with a little sprayway. The white cleaned up really good. We are going to pull off this badge, not this. We may pull that one. I don't have any tools like trim tools to get it off, but they just press in. These just press in. These have screws. I will pull those off just so I can clean behind it. But it is, again, this is the only problem. Let me turn this light on for you. This is the only problem right in here. Little ding. We may try a little PDR to see if we can get that out. And it looks like there's a little bit of, hard to see with this light. Let me see if I turn this light off. It's hard for you to see it. There's a little like scratch, maybe you can see it right in there, a little scratch right in there that's kind of rough. Like a little paint transfer right here. Yeah, let's see if we can get off these badges. Here we go, just a little GIS screwdriver for the win, keeping track of these screws. See if I can find something to get that off. Oh, like I said, keeping track of those screws. We'll find it. It's around here somewhere. I found it. I had to get on my hands and knees with the little light, but I found it. Okay, I'll show you how I did it. I used a zip tie, slid it underneath, and was able to pull it off. Let me show you on the other side. So I got just a little screwdriver in here, just enough to be able to get this guy through. And then, come on, let me get it up. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Guys, make sure, I gotta find that one. The JIS screwdriver for the win. If not, you're just gonna strip these little bolts, these little screws out, and you'll never get these off. Okay, and right where I dropped it right down here. Let me find it. Found it. I'm 2 for 2 for finding screws. Yeah, I put a couple of dabs of compound on there, so let's get to cleaning up. Look how much blue is coming off on the pad. So when I do it, I want to try to avoid this line, the white right there, just because I'll stain the white when I get on it. And guys, I am not an expert at this. If you do paint and body and paint correction, let me know. Or you have a way that you've done it that's been successful, let me know. Let's see, that's just one quick pass. Look at that, so far. Oh my gosh, I hope this is registering how good this looks. It is so good. This is such a great color. It's not, I think probably in the camera, it's just showing up just straight blue, but it's kind of this blue-green kind of color, and it's really nice. Let's hit that again. God, that is awesome. Yeah, we're not going to need to wet sand it, only because I'm not feeling it. A lot of stuff in here, and there's not a lot of rust coming through. We could, but I don't think we need to. It looks really, really good. Let me do something real quick, which is clean in here, which I didn't do after I took them off. So let me just clean that up really good. Again, this motorcycle it seems to be well cared for. And we'll change the pad and do the white. But that looks really good. Come on, give me that back. We're still gonna have to take this motorcycle outside and clean it. Like, look how dirty this is, these side covers. But we'll wipe them down. We'll make them look a little better. Mainly, we're working on the tank today. Let's do this again. That's fun. This is so much fun. This is so rewarding. Oh, gotta hit the button. Let me put a couple of dots here and there. Yeah, that should be enough. I mean, there's probably a proper way to do it, and that's probably not it, but hey, we're having fun. Let me move this out of the way. God, this tank looks so good. If you do put a lot on like I do, just make sure you spread it out before you go ham on turning the buffer up as high as you can go. If you do, just be prepared to sling stuff everywhere. And the other thing is be aware of the corners right in here where the tank goes away, because you don't want to burn through it. Especially this old single stage paint. Let me get up here, see if I can get the front of this. God, this motorcycle's gonna clean up so good. Let's go. Let's wipe this off. This sucker looks good. Oh my gosh. Let me get you down here. Guys, look how good that looks. Look, you can see the reflection up here. This sucker cleaned up so good. We got to do the other side. And let me do the white down here first. I'm going to change the pad and let's do the white. Jeez, I can't help it. It looks so good. This is, I know this tank is in really, really great shape. You'll get similar results, not to the as perfect as this one is, just cleaning up that old tank you have. You guys saw me do it to the Vision tank, just wet sanding it, removing the rust, bringing it back. If there's any black left, guys, I don't know about you, but this looks pretty good. You get up close, you can see the rust through there. I'm not done yet. I think I can bring more of it back. But remember, it used to look like this. The other side looked like that, and now it's shiny. I hear so many people say, well, what's the paint code? I don't need the paint code to this because this is perfect. Right? Yeah, it still has some blemishes. It still has some little spots in there, but this is it. This is awesome. And that's the first clean. So I challenge everybody to, if you've got an old original tank, original paint motorcycle, it works on these too. You can polish up this old Dream, you can polish up the whole thing and it'll look good. Just like we'll do it when we get to this guy, we'll do this guy and do that to it. But it makes such a difference when you can take and polish up that original paint. I love it. I mean, because this thing looks good. I mean, it looks really good. And we just did a quick pass. We did 2 passes with the compound and look at the way this thing looks. Let's polish up the white and let's go from there, because I don't believe we have to rush out to paint. I think we can rush out to polish up, to wet sand, to buff it out, and then look to see what we actually have. So let's get the white. I've got another different pad on, and we just really want to clean up. You can see how just by going a little bit over the stripe, I got a little bit of the blue coming through. So as long as you wipe it off, it shouldn't stain too bad. I'll post an image up here of a tank very similar to this, a CB350, earlier model that I'd got, and it was bad. There is a noticeable difference. Bad meaning it is just the paint was all dried out. The paint was just needed to be brought back, and we did just this: wet sanded, buffed, and polished, and and we were able to bring it back. Able to bring it back to life. Boy, that sucker looks good. Okay, before I do the other side, let me go ahead and clean up these badges. Just a little spray away, and if you have an old toothbrush or something, I've got this nylon bristle brush. Just going to use that to clean it up, just to get the gunk out. again, like I said, these things are in really good shape. It's nice when humidity is not involved. But just a little cleaning goes a long way. Even though we're missing some paint on these, that's okay. This is some of my favorite badge combo here. The wings, the Honda motor wings, and then just the Honda underneath it. I like those. GoPro, so that's them cleaned up. Let's run one more lap because you can still see that scuff there a little bit more, but it looks good. This time I'm gonna pull the cap off. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't wet sand it because you can see a little. Let's see if you can see it. Let me see if I pop this off. If it makes it a little easier to see. The paint's really thin, like right around here and right around the top up here. Let's see if I had there's that light right above us, makes it hard to see. Right in here, the paint's really thin. And if we would have went with the wet sanding, it would have just been a bit too much. We would have burned through the paint. And that's not what we want to do. It's better. You can see where the paint is a little thin, kind of more on this side than on this side. And that could have been maybe where it sat. Could have sat, the paint is a lot thicker here. You can see it, it's really good down here. It's just the top, because the top got more exposure. That looks so good. Let's put these badges on. Look at this guy. This is awesome. Look how clean it is. It is like glass. And the rest of the bike, it still needs to be cleaned. I mean, I haven't done anything else to it. I just wanted to clean this tank just to show you guys. Just get out there, a little elbow grease. You don't have to even have this guy. You can just rub on it if you want. And it'll make such a difference. This bike is gonna clean up so good. Look how much of the oxidized paint came off. That blue, and just now we're getting back to original. Now we can wax it. Now we can protect this paint to get it to last a little bit longer, but that sucker looks good. Gosh, I love it. This is some of the most rewarding stuff that I get to do. It just breathes life back into a project. I always say, look, if you're having a hard time with your project, just clean it up. Clean up the tank. Make it look as good as you can because you'll get excited about it. You get, wow, you'll have hope again. And just imagine if this was your stalled project and you just cleaned up the tank and you made it look this good. Now you're going to fix whatever needs to be fixed down here because this warrants it. Plus, when you walk out into the garage, it looks way better. This is so awesome. It came out so good. Everything's going to clean up so good. Once we wash it, oh, it's going to be awesome. The wheels are going to clean up nice, everything. It's gonna be great. I love it. Guys, this is just a quick, easy video on how you can bring that old tank back to life. Make it look good, make it something you're proud to ride on, and know that you did all that. That's original paint, and you were able to bring it back to this kind of shine. That's awesome. I love it. So guys, as always, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.